Awaken Beauties, finally, it's here. The truth to empower women to true inner beauty through a healthy mind and inner biology. I am your hostess, Cassandra Keel, a 20-year salon owner, organic beauty product formulator, positive mind management, and clinical hypnotherapist. And I am here to help you stay sane, get sleep, and bring your sexy back. Sponsored by evoquebeauty.com. evoquebeauty.com. Now, let's get to it. Hey there, sweetheart. How are you? Now, I want you to think about something. How much more joy, fulfillment, and actually true success? Now, success is however you measure it, right? Could be time, could be relationships, could be financial. How much more could you enjoy if you really created the right ecosystem that supported you and your natural flow of energy? Now, I see far too many women exhausted, my friends, trying to be the Jack and Jill of all the trades with no boundaries and leaking their mojo. And quite frankly, their motivation. And quite frankly, their passion drips down the drain and it turns into this everyday cat and mouse game of these daily chores of just trying to hit our goals. And you think as you lay your head on the pillow at night, here again, right? So energy, my friends, it is a person's most valuable currency. Energy supplies optimal health, which is the connector for getting the highest results out of every area of our life. And how I do business and what I've learned is my passion now to bring that to you that's listening to me right now. And it goes without saying that many entrepreneurs and women running their families, their households, highly motivated women with a vision, many of them, my friends, have ADHD, or they may have executive function disorder. Or they may have a brain that just runs really, really fast and they can't turn off. Do you relate? Perhaps you're really, really energetically sensitive, or you would consider yourself an empath. All of these aspects require fine-tuned energy. And when you know and love who you are, it is the fastest and greatest way to create your reality. And then there's nothing, my friends, outside of yourself that can stop you. And I also call that when you absolutely love all the aspects of you, complete energetic resonance. I'm creating a whole different paradigm around life and business, my friends, because oftentimes, and I know this because hello, I am one. When creators launch a service or have a new idea about a product and they didn't get good reception from someone they told, or they didn't sell as well as they planned, they think it failed. We get depressed, we go off radar, we take it personally, and then we have to start all over again. It's this constant hills and valleys. Now, it took me a very long time to realize that as an entrepreneur, I always thought that I didn't fit in well with academics, which is totally not true, my friends. And it's just how I absorb information, right? Same for you. We all are different learners, and different meaning, yes, I am a big nerd, but how I absorb the information, where I go to get my resources and how I download it. I love audio. I love to read, but then I also have to highlight and really take it in. And I also like to repetitively bring it in because I have a weaker executive function, considering I have ADHD. That's fine. I just know that I have to be in a state of movement and learning to be an interactive learner to be able to bring it in. And y'all know that about me. You know, I love to do all the work and deliver it to you on a silver platter. Now, the difference is this. If in your groove, right, when you're in that groove, your nervous system is wired to move forward. It's excited and it's seeing the vision. It's tapped into the resonance, right? You become one with it. It loves you back, right? And what I've learned is that in that state, we don't always put our knowledge before our action. So I'm going to say this: fear, ADHD, executive function, perfectionism, all of this can really block you in needing more of all of that information in order to move forward. So I want to just forewarn you here, because academia can often turn into perfectionism, to want to sound right, to be accepted. It is fear, right? And it is feeling shame when you don't feel like you're well recepted or you didn't know it all. My goodness, who does? And that's when the energy goes too intensely overboard into perfectionism, which stops us. But here's what many, many highly driven leaders do and do well to move the world forward with innovation. They put action before having to have all the checks, the balances, the managers telling them yes, and all of the academia and the world to fill them up. They learn through practice, not theory. So in all my history of 22 years as an entrepreneur, a hair care line, skincare line, CBD line, a past yoga and Pilates instructor, functional medicine health coach. Then I turned into a subconscious surgeon and more formally known as a clinical hypnotherapist, as well as an energetic biofeedback practitioner. I can see now and love to help others really truly start to understand that the fun, the dopamine, that yummy dopamine hit that moves us forward really truly can turn into value. And all the true transformation and learning happens once the exam has begun. And that's the exam of life, getting into flow, understanding your energy, and being tuned into the resonance of what you want to create. And that exam for me was just getting into flow again and moving. That's the true test. So before I learned the power of being in my flow and understanding my energy, and all of us have a certain energy blueprint, and it's what I'm going to invite you into, and what I invite other women that I work with to understand their core energetic blueprint. And it's different for everybody. It's very personalized. I did everything myself, thinking that I had to get others to do the work for me. I thought I was cheating or cheating myself, or that I wasn't good enough, or that I was incapable. And even worse, I had been burned so many times that I had lost trust, not only with the market, but with individuals at large. And I didn't trust anyone. So net, it took me till midlife that I realized that while conventional academia or being perfect is absolutely a core of skills, that it takes action to continue to fail forward if that's how you want to view it. And that I had all the smarts that I needed. But what I really came to realize is that we are now, especially now, in an entirely different economy that finally applauds collaboration, vitamin C, meaning community, and that I don't want to do it all myself. From the past patterns of my own trauma or people letting me down, but that's just life. And it's not about me. And I really had to learn that and step up and learn that by not letting others into my life, I really was shutting down my potential and their potential. And the beauty of being in life is about community and connection. So I know from my and others' history that the reward of running ahead and being smarter than everyone around you in business or in life is a fast track to burnout and financial failure. So, in summary, my friends, I just wanted you to know that the smartest entrepreneurs or the smartest leaders weren't the ones who were the smartest in their team, organization, family, whatever structure that is for you, but the ones who surrounded themselves with people that collaborated well with them, that met their energetic need. Maybe it was a duality of an opposite that they needed their skills. Maybe it is people that's smarter than them. That's when you have the chance to really accelerate, make quantum leaps, and grow. And the biggest lesson of all was that while success in a neurotypical world for me comes to those who worked so hard to know the subject the best, or success in business is through following all the checkoff points and putting yourself in a box. It actually really comes to those who work hard to understand themselves and their energy and being able to fine tune their energy. And when I say energy, everything starts with energy. And when people can understand and tune into their energy and read the energy of a room and everything around them, quantum physics and working with the universe starts to happen. And that's when magic starts to happen. It is the most beautiful thing. When you release, you're able to receive, and you allow life to come through you and to speak through you. So, not to say that information isn't valuable, but without flow and without action, it's worthless. So just as the rules of football are opposite to the rules of basketball, the rules of information is opposite to the rules of self-mastery and really stepping into that higher level of entrepreneurship or leadership, whatever that is to you. So if you're going to be a creator or an entrepreneur, unlearn before you learn so you don't have to undo things that you do. This is why, my friends, I'm on a mission to create a regenerative business that loves me just as much as I love it. And I invite you into that same conversation when you go to bed at night. Are the relationships that you're in, are you loving it? And is it loving you back? If not, I need you. And I would love to support you to take a closer look at that. And I ask you, what if we all designed our businesses, our relationships, and our products in a way where abundance and well-being was the natural outcome? Wouldn't that be incredible? That's what we're made for. So this is why I absolutely start with offering my clients a test that over 1 million plus of the most successful entrepreneurs and leaders in the world use to master their business. And they first master their energy with their own pristine understanding of what their energetic blueprint is. Yes, you can find out. And it is based on 5,000-year-old I Ching. So imagine every time a person or a business or a brand organization or a project is infused in what I call the Fountain of You blueprint, this foundational piece into their ecosystem, that we are all one step closer to coming together and adding to that, what I call the prism. If you look at the top of the prism, that is the why. That's the spiritual connection. And that's when we start to raise global consciousness. And I'm not talking woo-woo. This is the real deal, my friends, and well-being. Why is this important? If we use our whole brain and our whole resonance and our energetic system as the guide, we get further, we sustain our energy, and we bless everybody around us. And we play then, we get into the infinite game and no longer the finite game of stopping and starting over. So during the Fountain of You, I support women to design, create, and manage with a more holistic and regenerative approach. Many of us don't leave our trauma at the door. So we have to work through that first. Right? But even if you don't want to go and dig up all of that stuff, that's not what I am promoting here. But when you get into your own energy blueprint, that stuff diminishes and you understand how you're made, what you're made for. and you find others to get into flow, and life takes off. You will never look back. The result, my friends, is energetic and a nervous system. We're talking about immunity here at its core. It's a nervous system based on health and unleashed potential. And when we talk about nervous system, that is the core. We all need to know that we're safe to really flourish in our soul. So how about that? A living, evolving, and naturally functioning life where abundance and resilience, my friends, are the reoccurring outcomes of its underlying foundational health. And this is what I call a regenerative way of living. It's the fountain of you, because all you need is already there within. It just needs to be tapped, and you need to see it all in its beauty. So raise your hand in only if you're ready to stop laying your own care, your own self-care, your mental health, your energy, your relationships at the altar of the old way of the hustle and the grind, and had the highest level of personalization, creating a path of least resistance just for you. And if you're interested, I want to invite you to join me to design your life, your relationships that you absolutely can love and bless others, and allowing them to bless you. But you have to find the right people. In fact, friends, I'm gonna tell you this: 87% of systems out there are wrong for you. There's 8 different profiles, and there's only one for you. So I want to propose that you design your life, relationships, and purpose energetically first, so that you don't burn out. You see your core strengths that are absolutely designed for you, so that you can take quantum leaps, truly, literally, and tap into your zone of genius and unleash the potential and your own natural way of well-being. All right, that's what I wanted to share. It is so huge. We are absolutely in a divine new economic system, and it's led with purpose, passion, and truth. And I really believe in this creation equation. And really, it's this: wealth equals value times leverage. And you know what wealth is? Abundance and flow, truly, my friends, is what's left over at the end of the day when all the money is gone. So I invite you in to position yourself, understand your energy. Whether you have ADHD, you're an empath, you're energetically sensitive, all of this is perfect for you, so that you can run your own river of path of least resistance. We just need to get you into flow so that you can grow. And when you grow your flow, you grow your attraction, and you become the attraction point. So with that said, my friends, let me know if you're interested. I would love to hear from you. I hope this blessed you. I hope you feel the hope. And it is mind-blowing when you see your own energetic blueprint. It is mind-blowing. So with that said, welcome to a new economy, one of collaboration, community. We always need that vitamin C. Love you much. See you next time. Well, hello, Awaken Beauty. Thank you so much for joining the show today. Were you inspired? Please leave a comment or your own personal aha moment so others can capture exactly what you did. Also, please like and subscribe wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. And if you're interested in high quality natural products for your hair, skin, and wellness, including organic CBD, please visit evoquebeauty.com. Again, that is evoquebeauty.com, evoquebeauty.com. And until next time, darling, stay sane, get sleep, and bring your sexy back.